Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever it may be for you. Hey, I'm going to share with you here quickly a introduction to Smartsheets. We have, I believe, 8 different sheets. These are like Excel, but smarter, that I want to share with you. Yeah, so you're going to get an invite to set these up to be able to look at these um, on your own computer. When you accept the invitation to look at them, simply accept the invitation, set up a password. Your email will be your user ID. You do not need to set up a trial period or anything like that with Smartsheet. This is going to be free, completely free for you to check it out and see if this is something that would benefit your business. So the 8 sheets we're going to talk about here real briefly. The first one is Childcare Consulting Kids Roster. This is an example of how I have utilized this to keep track of my kiddos in our center. These are fictitious names or fictitious rosters and schedules, but we keep track of our kids this way from toddlers all the way up through school agers. In specific further videos, I'll explain all of the numbers and how we use it. Let's jump to the next sheet. This one is an example of a waiting list. This is how we organize our waiting lists from toddlers, early preschool, preschoolers, school age waiting lists, summer waiting lists, fall, future times. And I have just never found or been able to create any such waiting list that allows me communication, priority, linking children together, our birth dates, how we're able to use formulas that just make our waiting list extremely smart. So you can get in there and take a look at those. Here's an employee docs and training waiting list. Spreadsheet. Again, demonstration only. A brand new staff. This is all the things they need to complete. Here are trainings they need to complete. In these boxes, there are links, and you can create, and I'll teach you how to create simple pre-service orientation trainings for your staff, a simple iPhone, and a walkthrough in your center on a Saturday morning, and you're done with your orientation. Links to PDIS, links to, goodness gracious, FEMA, fire safety training. All of that stuff can be organized for you in this document. Staff checklist. This is what we do to organize our staff. So every staff, again, these are fictitious names and dates and all that, but this is how you can organize continuing education, social emotional training. We need 3 hours specific in Colorado each year. Their application, driver's license, social security cards, all of this stuff to trainings, orientations, pre-service, abusive head trauma, first aid, modules, fingerprints, all of that is organized in one-stop shopping here on this checklist. Let me just take a second to say, if you are using Excel, all of these Smartsheets can be exported into Excel for you to maintain if you prefer using Microsoft Excel. This spreadsheet here is a staff schedule, and we can literally go out. We have it set it up so we can go out 6-8 weeks in a specific schedule with specific staff off all the way out. Our staff can see their staff schedule right in their phone. It's a fantastic way to build your schedule. No more printing out schedules and posting them on the bathroom door. So that's one Smartsheet. Here's our staff off. When our staff are requesting staff off, we put it all here. There's a calendar view. So when we're building our schedule, we know that we can look week to week I'll just roll backwards here a little bit so we know what staff have scheduled off in one center or two, which are pending, all of that. Here's a scenario we use for paid days off, where we can track paid days off, and staff can see this so they know how many paid days off they have. So Nicola has 1.2 paid days off remaining as of this moment. So again, I'll create some separate trainings on each one of these so you can see how we use it. And you can use it for yourself in Excel or Smartsheet. Here's a payroll review. And this simple graph will help you figure out what your current payroll is. And based on the wages that you decide to give your staff, how much your payroll will increase. If you're going to give Bobby a $1 raise or a $5 raise, and bingo, it says expect $24,000 in increased payroll for next year. So we'll walk through all this, but this is just an intro so you can kind of look and see if there's any tools in here you need. And if you do need a little bit of help, give me a holler, give me a phone call or an email. I'll be happy to walk you through some of this. All right. Have a great morning, day, or afternoon. Take care.